I am fed up with a lot of organizations. Is it just me? Do others find too many simple basic mistakes are being made these days by organizations? These mistakes are also being repeated many times and do not seem to get corrected. Why is this? One of my theories is that email is the means to create the mistakes whilst the expected end result is empowerment. Let me amplify. These days external connection is possible to most internal levels within an organization. The power of the internet can deliver messages to anyone. Those receiving emails are now able to handle and deal direct with customer requests. And by empowerment, this will also enable decision making at any level. People are now therefore able to take decisions and deal direct with queries. Now clearly there are numerous advantages to this, but there are some disadvantages also. My fear is that these disadvantages may be getting camouflaged and disguised by the use of emails and by the aura of empowerment. It is fine allowing decisions to be taken at low levels, but these have to be correct ones and have to be taken responsibly. They can now also be taken invisibly to the senior management. Therefore, when decisions are wrong, the consequences may not be apparent. The result can then be a spiral of confusion and frustration. Those on the receiving end may have little chance for recourse or correction of handed down decisions that have been wrongly taken, and effectively taken suboptimally. Another result is that some customers at the receiving end will walk, others will complain to deaf ears, and some may report their displeasure to senior management. However, senior management may be dismissive as we do not have this problem with others. The fact is they do have problems, but it has become invisible to senior management who in their desire to empower junior staff, have made themselves separate from what is really going on in the organization. How do we prevent this? Simply by returning to a principle of management visibility. Good managers are supposed to keep their fingers on the pulse. Requests from and responses to customers should be seen. Support and guidance should be given to junior staff when required. A manager must ensure they know exactly what is happening in their department and they must delegate effectively whilst retaining accountability and responsibility. Why cannot this be done? Why do we allow email to bypass such best practice? It seems with email and empowerment, that whilst the E can certainly stand for efficiency, it does not always stand for effectiveness. Efficiency is however found as messages are quickly dealt with, however non-effectiveness is found as the correct result does not always follow. So we are maybe doing the right things, we are not always doing it right. But worst of all, what is being done may be invisible to those who can change things. However, it is clearly visible to those customers who walk. Is it just me who is fed up? Please, for those great organizations that do not do the above, well done and thank you. Stuart Emmett. After spending over 30 years in commercial private sector service industries, working in the UK and in Nigeria, I then moved into training. This was associated with the, then, Institute of Logistics and Distribution Management, now the Chartered Institute of Logistics and Transport. After being a director of training for 9 years, I then chose to become a freelance independent mentor, coach, trainer, and consultant. This built on my past operational and strategic experience and my particular interest in the people issues of management processes. Link for the blog, http://www.learnandchange.com/freestuff_23.html Note, Stuart Emmett cooperated with our very own Vivek Sood to co-write the book Green Supply Chains, an Action Manifesto. This book was one of the first books in the world on the topic of green supply chains, and as such is used in universities around the world.